Oh, thank you once again for being back. Just like we were saying in the previous video, make it in sections. Now let's go straight to the point. Before we talk about the future, the question is, how do we understand the deepness of this future? Let us take a Bible portion and see what it's telling us about us. It is in Proverbs 1 verse 5. It says, "Let the wise listen and increase their learning." So we're talking about wisdom here. A man who is wise is always out to increase knowledge. He will always be ready to learn. Now it also says, "Let a person of understanding receive guidance." Yeah, it is good to learn. It is good to understand that yes, we now need to stand for our rights. We now need to walk out there and do the things the needful. Call out and cry in the right aspect. But the question is, what is guiding you? When I look out there at the activities of our youths, I commend it so a lot. But one question keep coming. Are they ending it because they want to legalize what they're doing? Or are they ending it because they want to stop and live a better life? Which way? Is it because they're siphoning of the accounts? Or is it because you just want to use that same practices as the normal regulated way of your life because you have a lot of it? What am I talking about? Scam. We have dubious activities here and there. Even while the protest is going on, something else is happening. And the question is, are we being guided? If you're being guided, what is actually guiding you? The right or the wrong? Proverbs 17:24 says, "A person with understanding has wisdom as his objectives." I want to talk to us out there. If you're out there listening to me, and whatever you're standing on this point at this time is without objective that will affect your next generation in a positive way, you are wrong. He said, "But a fool looks only to earthly gain." So if your efforts today and my efforts today to make this nation a better nation is just for these earthly purposes, there is a big error. There is a big error indeed. Because any life worth living is worth living well. And living corrupt practices on the facial to go and resettle for corrupt practices in the secret is one thing that has destroyed many world powers. Most will come in disguise to act favorably to the masses, and when they resolve to themselves, they become something else. Now, what is guidance? I want to bring to your notice that what led to whatever we're seeing in this country, in quote, is lawlessness. Lawlessness. This lawlessness has flown from homes into the society. We almost see these things as the leadership concept. No, it started when we were being made. It started when we were growing. It started when we were building ourselves. It started from the things we learned. It started from the sermons we had. It started from the life we may make. It started for what we live for. Today, what you see out there happening in the streets is as a result of what has failed. It is as a result of our wrong beginnings. Why we're growing up, in as much as the nation, the curriculum, the activities of the schools, the practices of the environment will try to let you know that there is something about law consciousness. Everyone needs to be law consciousness. But we go into the synagogues, we go into our churches, they tell us there is no other law again except the new laws. And one thing they fail to understand, or we fail to understand, is this: when you obsolete a law today and invent a new one, someday the new one will become the old one. And it means when the activities about laws and the understanding, the insight we have about laws is temporal, we create laws ourselves. And when we make these laws, we make it suitable to whatever we want at that particular time, or whatever we feel, or whatever we believe, or whatever we're working on. So, how did it get there? Yes, all things are passed away and everything has become new. That is where we got it wrong. The misinterpretation of that Bible portion. When we obsoleted the laws of the Almighty, guiding you and I, choosing the ones we want to do, the ones we work with, that is where we had it wrong. That is where it will always grow into chaos and disturbance, into people acting differently in different ways, people acting with wrong insight just because to suit their own conscious understanding of what the do's and don'ts is. So in the next video, I'll have to outline understanding the natures of laws, and we will understand that better. Thank you.